Yo, what's up guys, it's Aug Skin here, back at it again, and like usual on Saturday, we're gonna hop right into the new update. And to start off with is that we have two brand new skins, the first being the Odin, and probably it's one of my new favorite skins because let's just be honest, white marble skins with a nice face just look amazing. And the second skin being the Malibu Dream Aug Skin, and it's really mad to be honest, but fun fact, this is actually the first skin ever to have a custom sight you can use for other weapons. Next on is that you can now buy 2x voting power for 10 Robux for an hour, and this means that you have double the votes when you ever choose like TDM or own guns, or when you get double teams, FFA and stuff like that. And straight into the balance changes, and these start with the reworked iron pistol. Its projectile will now hit a small area around it from where the bullet hit, allowing you to hit multiple people at once as long as it's not a direct hit. So I would start shooting players' feet. It also has now been capped to 20 damage min-max every range. Next on is the ASVAL, increasing its max damage fall off from 40 to 100. The Deagle received a minor ADS recoil change, dropping it from 7 to 5. The 5.7 is next, also receiving a small ADS recoil buff, dropping it from 0.8 to 0.5. And the same can be said for the Headhunter, reducing its ADS recoil from 0.8 to 0.7. The MG42 received a small damage drop off buff from 10 to 30. The Origin 12 is next, and now it deals 10 min damage instead of 8. The SA80 getting the same buff as the MG42, increasing its fall off start from 20 to 45. Second to last is the TS12, reducing its min damage from 20 to 17. And lastly with the balance changes is the VLK Rogue, getting a small RPM buff from 120 to 160. And lastly with the bug fixes for this week, and them being causing players to lose weapons during a teleport has been fixed. Podiums not showing up has also been fixed, even though I don't think anyone would have cared. Console and controller players will now have their cursor instantly locked when they enter PvP for the first time. And lastly, they finally fixed the player animations being bugged, somewhat you will see in the gameplay later on. Alright, this has been it with this week's update. Once again, it's quite a decent amount of balance changes, and the new skins also look pretty nice. But yeah, let's get into some gameplay. Alright, and here we are straight in the first round, and I forgot to change my settings. That's typical of me. Of course, it's always typical of me to change, not change my settings. Okay, that's better. And honestly, that Odin skin might be my new favorite. And that's just mean. This is why I don't play this map, guys, by the way. This map sucks. It can be pretty decent. But of course, there's nothing that beats an Odin with either eye for an eye or, of course, grease bolt, which makes it shoot faster. Which is obviously very nice. But yeah, I'm having fun. This thing is actually melting. And I really like this, like, white... Like, I really like this, like, white accent it has. That white stone crack style, like that marble style. Because, of course, Odin, Greek god, a lot of marble. This is not even hardcore, man. I thought this was hardcore because of the headshot damage, but no. I forgot, in hardcore, this thing would one-tap you. So yeah, this is very fun. But yeah, anyways, how's it guys' day been? I was going alright. My day has been doing pretty fine so far, actually. That's kind of on a bit of a time crunch right now because I was lazy and forgot today was update, so I didn't record for a while. Oh god. Well, Odin is always a crutch. If you can't win, you use the Odin. But this is actually very fun. Yo, chill. Hey. 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 No punching me, brother. I actually quite like the AUG. And the scope is decent. I mean, it's literally just a recolored bunny sight, but I mean, this will work actually. And also, the AUG is one of the guns that still have more zoom with every scope for some weird reason, because the AUG has, like, I mean, I think everyone knows, the AUG has that original, like, big, like, almost ACOG scope type thing on it. And because and this is where it defaults the thing. And I just find it stupid that they, like, why don't they just make the scopes have a specific, like zoom in, like how's it called? A specific magnification instead of the guns. Because there was a problem with the BFG as well, before they fixed it finally. By making every sniper having the intervention magnification. But yeah, this is actually very chaotic, Jesus. Well, 2 more off. 1 more off. That would have been very funny. They're completely lost. Well, we're gonna see us straight in the second round. And straight in the last round on Eden. Very fun map actually, like I said. Probably my most favorite map because you can do this. And then this. Where's everyone? Hello, friends, join in. Excuse me. Okay, Aimblox, how about we remove this stupid animation and add the ones you guys had before? Because like in the bug fixes, they said they fix the animations even though it's now this. It's this really awkward animation and it makes everything look so off. Because this game isn't made for like custom animations. And yeah, good job saying it's removed. It's not removed yet. It's still using the old default animations. Like, it uses custom animations, it just uses a pack for everyone. I would still prefer if they would just default it to the one we had before all this happened. Because I think this one is better. And now Perish. What are you doing up there? Why is he up there? No one kills me. No one kills me with permission. You neither, buddy. You had your Alright, never mind. I guess he can kill me. Because my punch didn't go through even though I punched him earlier. I just need to focus, man. I hope my voice isn't too sounds stupid because I did change my like I don't have my microphone right in the middle anymore. Can you please stop baking here? You aren't anything special. Hey. Yeah, this is gonna be annoying. Okay, time to cut a bit and kill him a few times. This is why sometimes lobbies, even like this lobby, is annoying because plays like these. But then again, when in doubt, use Odin, and you win the entire game automatically. This thing is basically just a big cheat code. In my opinion, it's just a big cheat code. Then let's do a crystal slide. And yes, I'm the one who found this out. I'm probably not the first one who did it, but I'm the first one to find this stuff out. I think AD saving looks now way stupid. I need to test it out in like a div with like some friend of mine. Should test it out to see how dumb AD saving now looks with the new animations. Yeah, it's really stupid, isn't it? It does look a bit dumber than I thought it would. Pumpkin, 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 pumpkin. And there he goes. And look, all your troubles are away. Join Pumpkin Gang today. Does this guy not know how to jump boost, punch boost? Because that would be very awkward if he didn't know how to. I guess he really doesn't. I guess he just uses jumping. This guy is awkward and I'm gonna kill him for the last time. I'm not done with you, buddy. I am not done with you. Anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. And if you did, then don't forget to leave a like, comment, and obviously subscribe is the best way to show me that you guys like the content that I make. But anyways, I hope you guys have a nice day, evening, or night. I'm Raux, your famous content creator, and we see us straight in the next one. Ciao, ciao.